Basically, have got some news. As you can see on my screen right now, there is a note from EA. Basically, they are saying.
Oh, I didn't get anything, by the way.
They are saying. EA Sports FIFA is proud to support Soccer Aid, bringing some of the greatest names in football together. In support of UNICEF, which I watch all the time, the Soccer Aid World 11 team consists of FIFA icons. So basically, you can get, some of the people could be joining up from past, past years. It's now available in kickoff.
No objective.
Oh, is that? Oh. Okay, so it's in the note. Oh, right.
Scored 3 goals in every fucking 6 goals in fucking match. There's 2 kids, a team photo, and
okay, right. I'll just quickly get this up and then we can have a look around and see what we can find. YouTube Studio.
I was playing FORTNITE game, somebody popped up into Greg's stream saying that football tomorrow is being cancelled.
It's not.
I don't know if it's true.
No, it's not. I've just had a look on Sky Sports, but no, it's not. It's all up and running. So anyway, there we go. We could done the monetarisation.
Craig?
Yes?
You know the guy that said that?
Right.
Ban it.
Okay.
You know to ban it.
Yeah. Okay, basically, so as you can see, in addition, show your support with a new Soccer Aid kit and additional vanity items available in FIFA Ultimate Team over the coming days. So we'll have a quick look and see what we can find for you guys. Just get the chat up as well. But we'll have a quick look anyway. We'll have a bit of a look around and see what we can find. There it is. There it is. Feature object. There it is. Soccer Aid kit. There in full view. Play 4 matches in any foot game mode to actually get that kit. Do you know what? I don't even like it. I think it's crap, but it's supportive in it for the Soccer Aid. So. But anyway, let's get the chat up and running. There's 8 people in the chat as we speak, which is lovely to see. Thank you very much for joining. We had a lot of fun on FORTNITE, as you know. Okay, guys. Ryan, Luke, how you doing? Dems, hello again. Podium, once again. You're a hater, I saw your comment. Who? What? Who are you on about?
What?
You're a hater, I saw your comment. Dems is two-faced. Oh, right, okay.
Who's in with that?
The guy in mid-chat.
Okay. You should tell them to keep their
opinions to...
away from the chat. That would be the best thing to do.
Yeah. Well, James, if you need to speak about people beyond the backs, then it's not the way to go, because you do get found out, and that's been a bit of a hypocrite joining my channel and saying stuff about me beyond my back. That's not good. Not good at all. He slags me off in Gaz's stream, does he? Oh, okay. Gaz is WF Gaming. Okay, well, there we go then. If that's the case, he's hidden from my channel. Right, okay. WF Gaming is basically one of friends of mine, but basically he's a massive YouTuber. He's got over 15,000 subscribers, and basically, people jump into his channel, then they jump into mine as well, so... So there you go.
Mine just lost it, what we say.
Gaz is a funny guy. Yeah, he is a funny guy. You know, everybody's got their limit, haven't they? Right, let's have a look then and see what we can find out in the squad building challenges. See if there's anything in here. Okay, we got. Oh, okay, Havertz, which is 90 rated. Is there a higher one, or is that just? Is it just that? Oh, it's just that.
There was.
I think it's just this one, the 90 rated Havertz. I think that's it.
Yeah, there is a 90 rated Havertz on the market.
Oh, okay. Solomon says, read my last comment. I'm trying to find. Really enjoyed playing Fortnite with you, Craig. Cheers for adding me up. No worries. Anytime, pal. Anytime. Who's is?
There's a 94 Havertz, 94 top Havertz.
Oh, is that? Where's that?
Yes.
Have I got to keep scrolling across or something, or is it on live?
I'm looking at on the second page.
Oh. Oh, the team of the season version. So that doesn't make any sense. So why would they?
260.
See, why would they release a card, which is basically untradeable anyway, a 90 rated Havertz, and there's a 90 plus card on the market?
That's his fault. It's his thoughts.
I just don't get that at all.
Yeah, I think he's what they're trying to get at. He's got the 94 for team of the season. He's got the 94 player. They don't want the player of
Yeah.
I'll do.
Of course they would, yeah, most definitely. So that's a bit crap. Yeah, that's a bit pointless. No one's going to bother doing it, are they? Let's be honest.
I do think we should stop the bottom this.
Well, yeah. There's just no point though, is there? There's just really no point at all. We've got 21 people in the chat, guys. Welcome everyone anyway. Just have a quick look to search through, see what else is there.
What's that for?
The UNICEF black kit. Black colour kit. Oh, Andy, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, welcome, pal. Just let you know, I'm streaming live, so you are in the stream now, buddy. Yeah.
Best behaviour.
Hey.
Yes.
Prime.
Do I have what? Sorry.
Twitch Prime.
Twitch Prime. I've got Twitch, yeah, but not Prime.
No, have you got a Twitchy eye?
Yes, I got Amazon Twitch. You fucking know.
Have you connected your Amazon and your Twitch?
I don't know why.
This is a free pack.
Oh, I don't know.
Just went through it.
Don't know, no idea. Oh, you can get a free pack podium, can you?
So what's the
Horrendous as usual. Have you seen my team?
No.
You haven't? Do you want to have a look at it? I tell you what, I'll show you my team on stream if you. Yeah, I've got it up now. So Andy's just going to have a pew at my team. I'll switch the light as well. There we go.
I was aware of that one. But I got the other one.
Oh, Ryan Kane's getting a 93.
Huh? I think I know one.
Not bad, is it? Yeah, I can't believe I got Messi and Ronaldo. I got Messi at the Gold 3 rewards, play picks, and I got Ronaldo out of the play 2.
My last one was the player pick, man.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. Maybe I'm a player to the season, man.
How am I MLS centre backs? Yeah, they were okay, mate. They're pretty good. Yeah, decent. But yeah, it's mad though. I mean, you know, I've never all the way through FIFA. I've never once packed Messi or Ronaldo, and this year I've managed to get both of them in my play pick. So I do feel very lucky to get those. To be fair. Yeah, Brad says, can you stop showing off? Oh, the server shit. There wasn't too bad earlier. They had their moments, but they're not too bad now. There was a little bit dodgy in between, but nothing major. Just having a look now. I went to 26, 24, now it's 22. I'm not doing that. That probably lag a little bit. So we'll have another look. So I want to get that free pack. You know, see what we could get out of it. But we'll see. It's taking its time to find an opponent, so I don't know what's going on.
Okay, so I just claimed something off the church.
Oh my god, yeah, the servers are playing up by the looks of it, guys. Jesus Christ. Why are the servers playing up? That's on 28, now it's on 26. That's bonkers. That purely is bonkers. I don't know what's going on with this. Yeah, he is good. Well, I finish it. Well, I stopped at goal 3 because I couldn't be bothered to play any more games, basically. Hello, speak Spanish. Why would I want to speak Spanish when my nationality is English? Is it? You know, it's a bit Irish, back from. That's like saying, can you walk backwards when you can walk forwards? 30, 28, oh my god. Baz, I think the servers have gone a bit potty. Looks so. Watching the Argentina. That's mad. I can't believe that the servers have gone a bit potty. Why though? Why have they gone daft? Because there's nothing to show for anything. There's nothing here.
Okay, it says that I should have got this pack.
I'm alright, Dazzy. Thank you. What? I'll just have a look, see what servers are like in this friendly game. Oh my god, that's AIDS. Oh, it's offside anyway.
I've already done it. It says that thing there.
Oh my God, I've tackled him. How's that not? What's that about season 6? Oh, right, okay.
No, it's not.
Try backs. Oh my God, this is so wide. I don't know, because that's close. I mean, teams are catching up, aren't they? There's teams that are catching up, really. It's hard to say because Liverpool are ahead at the moment, okay, within the way that they're playing. I think other teams have gave up because they know that Liverpool basically are winning the title, so it's just more relaxed for them. But I don't know.
And as we know, before the season came to a halt, Liverpool lost the football. The football is dropping. You know what I mean?
I can't. They're not going to lose the title. Not now. They're 25 points ahead.
Actually, Craig, Liverpool's actually done this before and lost the title.
No, not 25 points ahead.
It remains to be seen.
That they only need two wins out of the remaining, and it all depends on what other teams do as well. They have to keep winning.
They've not been playing for a while.
Neither's anybody.
As the other Premier League talent. But do you think that this relaxed state is more of a bad thing for them?
Well, no, because other teams are going to be exactly the same as well, apart from the ones that are trying to stay up in the division. But if you look at it in a more logical way, the other teams know already that Liverpool have won the title, even though that it's not. They're basically just trying to concrete their position and maintain.
You know what it's going to be?
They won't lose it. They won't lose it. They will not lose the title at all.
I'm not saying they are. I'm just saying
it will never happen. If you think about how many points there are, 25 points. I mean, look how many games are left, and look how many games they need to lose. That's not going to happen. No, not every single game that they play against. Oh my god. Have you seen the shit they're playing against? What age this shit is? Oh my god, fuck off.
Never does.
Yeah, he does, but with Liverpool, they are going to be relaxed because they know that other teams need to get those results to catch them up.
Do you not think that's going to go against them because they're going to be relaxed?
No. I think they'll play with freedom. I think they'll play with it knowing that they've already won it.
No, I don't know.
I think we're told.
You know.
Then they can relax and do. Then they can relax and do the whole thing for our kids.
Yeah.
They'll do that anyway. They will do that. They probably will do that. Well, they've got nothing else to play for, have they? Then, in the league.
So that's a good 7 games playing. Keeps it really. And I suppose, in a sense, it gives Liverpool time to win their players back in.
Well, every player will be exactly the same. It doesn't matter how much time they've had off, you know, from actual proper football fitness. I mean, they could go. Yeah, it will be.
Why do you think so bad about Liverpool?
No one wants them to.
I know, well.
It's because they only need two wins out of the remaining games, where all the teams need to win and everybody else needs Liverpool to lose. It's not going to happen anyway.
No, we're not going to lose all night. We're going to win 2 after that, aren't we?
Yeah.
They will.
They will.
They will. All the. Yeah, but they were still winning. They were still winning. They wasn't playing great, but they were still. You know, they were doing. They didn't lose 4 games in a row. They didn't lose 4 games. Not in the Premier League, they didn't. They lost the Champions League because they got spanked.
Champions League, FA Cup,
yeah, they did, but they didn't lose 4 games in the Premier League, and that's what they want. They've won the Champions League already.
Not going to retain it.
No. Well, they are out, but the competition didn't continue either.
It won't continue.
Because there's too many games to be played in the.
Because the next week, I believe they still have teams that still involved in the Champions League, and they've entered their season. I think they'll know by the Champions League this year.
Even PSG were given the title.
Yep. PSG have won it.
They're losing as well, but Silver. Is this over neighbour?
It's good signing from Chelsea though. What it all depends on what support that Werner's going to get. Yeah, they've already said on there that he's not playing anymore for the German side because basically he's getting ready to be going over there. They've already signed him. Yeah, they've already signed him. It's already agreed. Who do you think? Oh God, I mean, there's been some amazing teams though, haven't there, really? In history, there's been some amazing teams in history. It's hard to say. I mean, you got Arsenal, you got that won the every single game. You know, you got Barcelona. You know, in history, he said in history. So you got Arsenal, you got that won without losing a game. You got Man United who won the treble in '99. You got Man City, who's won the league. It's Champions League, with Liverpool, and I mean, it's hard to pinpoint one team in history that's been the best. It's because there's been so many players. It's not the Premier League. It's actually the whole.
I'm gonna split it into individuals, based just in England. If you want to talk about the greatest team to ever, the greatest Premier League, it has to be Arsenal's Invincibles.
It's about it. Well, it's debatable because
it's not debatable. It has to be there. They went a full season and they didn't win something. That's a full season without winning.
Of course it is. I'm not knocking Arsenal for doing an achievement. I'm just saying.
You've got to give them the greatest squad, not the greatest team.
I can't say that. I think if you think about it logically, you've got to think about how many Premier Leagues they've done in like going on and winning it constantly. I mean, there's been. But yeah, I understand that. But they didn't win every game; they drew as well. But what I'm saying is, yes, they were unbeaten. But let me just explain myself, please. What I'm saying is, you've got to think. If Arsenal won the league without losing once, and then they didn't retain the title the following year, all right. To me, they achieved a great achievement, but they didn't retain it. And for the greatest team, it's not just the Premier League, but throughout football itself.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Within the Premier League,
you've got to look at teams who have retained it year after year to be great.
No, I think for me, it's the greatest Premier League team has to be the Invincibles. If you want to talk about the greatest team in Europe, the Champions League, it's Milan's back-to-back Champions League Real Madrid.
The best national team. There's two. That is France and Spain and Brazil, because France won the European Championships and they won the World Cup, right? Back right, and they won the World Cup and then they won the European Championships. Same with Spain. They won the World Cup and then won the European Championships.
When you're talking about nationalism, for me, it's going down the list. So
you can't. They've won the World Cup as well. They won the World Cup. Did they win the European Champ? No, they can't win the European Champions because it's not a European Cup. But yeah, I just said that. I just realised what I said. But I mean, did the Brazil go into a World Cup and then win it another 4 years, and then again after another 4 years, and then again after another 4 years?
The Brazilians
But within the actual criteria of actual club football, you can only say that Arsenal are the best of the best if they've won the Premier League and won it again and again. You can't go by them going through the whole season.
No, I'm giving them. I'm not saying they are the best.
From what I'm. No, but what I'm. No, it's not the bestest, because what I'm saying is you have to be the best of the best. You got to be able to win, the Premier League, FA Cups. You got, European Cups. On a regular basis, you got to win the Premier League on a regular basis for them announce that they are the best.
I said that team was the best team to embrace the Premier League. I stand by that statement.
You can do, but I think there's a little biasness on that because you're an Arsenal supporter. I totally understand that, but I could say that because I'm a Man United supporter. But I'm talking on facts. If for the greatest Premier League club, you've got to look at how many times they've retained the title to say that.
I'm not talking about
Yeah, so you can't say that Arsenal was the best team. It's you can't, because they went on a one time only a complete run without losing. It's yes, it's not. It's never been repeated. But I don't think Man City did it, did they? I know they got a ridiculous amount of points.
Celtic did it a couple of years ago.
But that's only between two teams. That's. Yeah, they did. Yeah, yeah. But they went through the whole league, so and won every single one.
Yeah, they did. They won bad. They bounced back.
They are a force in Scotland, but Celtic are the main ones.
At the moment, they are. Rangers are still finding their feet, bringing in their players. I don't think the Celtic are going to have a Scottish for the next 2 years. Not even the next 5.
What does Andy think about it? What's your thought on it? The discussion that we're having right now.
I've not been listening. I've been playing FIFA, mate. It's a pretty simple term. What are we on about?
It's the greatest club in the Premier League, the greatest team.
what, current era or previous? Premier. Include mainly an Arsenal, isn't it? Arsenal had Invincibles, didn't they?
Yes, for that I would say that the greatest team on the scoreline, vast difference between the two teams.
I think
there is that as well.
it's pity we can't do a podcast. It's pity we can't.
I just pondered out something.
What's that?
I just pondered something out.
Where is that? So.
We're the only team in the Premier League never to be relegated.
Yeah, Man United got relegated. I can't remember what year it was, but was that before I was born?
Probably. No, but no, Arsenal would never ever be relegated to the top flight. But no, when it comes to the game, I'm totally on board saying for their achievements domestically. I believe they've won more Champions Leagues.
Liverpool, I think Liverpool have won more Champions Leagues. Yeah, I think they're on 6, isn't they, or 7? Is that right? Yeah, Liverpool have got to be the ones that won the Champions League the most in English football for Champions League.
I do know that Arsenal but I believe that Manchester United won the league more than
Oh, it was 1974. That was when I was born.
and I believe Real Madrid.
Ah, I didn't know that. Well, someone's just put some information into the chat, and basically they're saying that in 1974 Man United got relegated in 1974. So basically I was just born. I was born in 1974 and the fucking team got relegated.
Wow. They've had some disasters,
Liverpool are 1 loss, 1 draw now. We lost to City 1-0 apparently. I'm going to wait till tomorrow to see how bad the promo is before though. Alright, Shock's thinking of selling his FIFA. Basically. His whole club, I think.
Why would you do that?
I don't know, he's just fed up with it, I think. Man City and Liverpool are no way the best teams in history. Everyone have never been relegated. Think the only club that hasn't. Okay. Well, keep your thoughts coming through, guys, because it's interesting.
What was that comment?
Man City and Liverpool are no way the best teams in history. Everton have never been relegated. Think the only club that hasn't. Well, you can't go through a top division without someone getting relegated. Of course they're going to have to get relegated. So how would other teams get promoted? Otherwise everybody's just going to stay the same. No one's going to get promoted, no one's going to get relegated.
The Arsenal are the only team.
Well, here's a question, right? I'm going to put a question out to everyone, right? And you can all put your comments into the chat over this question that I'm going to put towards everyone. Who do you think is the greatest Premier League player ever right? Ever. So I want you to put your thoughts in who you think would be the greatest Premier League player.
I think you need to rephrase that question.
In history.
I think you need to put English top 5 player.
Well, Premier League is, you know.
Yeah, but it was known as Division 1 way back when.
No. You see, I'm on about Premier League. I said Premier League, not Division 1. I said Premier League.
You need to tell your man Everton were relegated to the second division in 1930.
Oh, he's just put 1951 for Everton were relegated in 1951. So, who do you think was the greatest Premier League player? Right? Out of all the players.
It's sort of an unfair question, because I guess that most of it's that relatively.
I don't know, but like I say, it's what they think, who they believe, the players that they've watched in their teams or other teams, who do they think who is their greatest Premier League player, who they believe is the greatest Premier League player. God, there's so many. There is so many that you can put on there. You got, let's see, you got Ian Wright, Thierry Henry, Bergkamp. You got Ronaldo. You got.
I'm sorry. Stop. I don't believe Ronaldo should be on that list because he was just going of age when he was in the Premier League.
But what he's done in there.
No, I don't. He didn't do anything in the Premier League.
I think he was.
All he did was he stepped over his thing and failed and he fell over.
No. You got Rooney. You got Wayne Rooney. Tevez. Yeah, Tevez.
Cleverson. I think Alan Shearer.
Yeah, that's a great player. The top rated goal scorer from Newcastle. Yeah, well, he started at Forest, didn't he? He was at Forest, he was at West Ham, he was at Tottenham.
Frank Lampard.
Yeah, you got to put him in that bracket because of what he's done for Chelsea and West Ham as well. And he had a stint at Man City as well.
He's the highest scoring midfielder in Germany.
For Chelsea, he is, yeah.
No, he's the highest scoring midfielder.
What, completely for the midfielder?
Yeah, there was no other midfielder ever in the Premier League. And then you've got Steven Gerrard, Gaza.
Yeah, well, I don't think Gaza wasn't in the Premier League that long. Gaza was basically from Division 1 and he went abroad. He went and played for Lazio.
He was back at Tottenham in like 19.
Yeah, but that wasn't the actual Premier League. The Premier League didn't start then, that was still Division 1.
The Premier League was 1992.
He wasn't playing in the Premier League then. The time that he came back in the Premier League was when he signed for Everton. Like I say, Gaza signed for Everton. He came back from abroad. He also played for Rangers, Tottenham, Lazio. He played for this
Newcastle.
Yeah, he played at Newcastle as well. Yeah, he played for this foreign team, but it was a shit team, and that's when he was on his spiral, on down spiral kind of thing, and then that's when he, went away from football.
Gaza made his debut in the Premier League in 1999.
It was late. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was late because it was Division 1. Then He went from Newcastle to Tottenham. Then from Tottenham he went over to, I believe it was Lazio. Then from Lazio he came over to Scotland and signed for Rangers. Before he came over from Rangers to Everton.
But yeah, I mean,
there is. Can I ask a question, Gary? Yes, Brad, you can ask a question. Yeah. Tough one. There's been so many good players, but if I had to say, I'd go with Alan Shearer. You can't argue with that, really. The goals that he scored as well, not just through Blackburn Rovers, but for Newcastle and what he's done at Newcastle.
I don't believe that Alan Shearer was. He was a great striker.
Yeah.
Probably the best English striker in France of the scene. Was he the best striker in the Premier League?
No, he wasn't. No, but it's a good bracket to start off with. But he wasn't the greatest. Within.
If Shearer goes to Manchester United, his legacy would have been so much different.
Yeah.
But he chose Newcastle.
Yeah.
And that was always going to be. The wrong decision, really, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was for him. I think there was a little part of him that kind of regrets that. It's the same with Gaza, because Alex Ferguson tried to sign him as well. Tried to sign Gaza, but he chose not to. And that's it. He actually admitted that in one of his interviews that he regrets that decision. I mean, it's a very, very difficult question to answer because, like I said, there's so many different players, different positions that have done exceptional.
For me, there are 4 standout candidates: Eden Hazard, Sergio Aguero, Dennis Bergkamp, Thierry Henry. They're 4 standouts. Didn't score enough.
You also got Ian Wright as well.
Bergkamp didn't really get too many goals, but he always produced quality performances. So I'm not going to attack really Bergkamp now.
It's over their complete career. It's what they've done in their career to stand out to give you.
I'd have to put Bergkamp out, and then Sergio Aguero did nothing with the national team. Only won the league with Manchester City.
Yeah.
Maybe a few where.
What does Andy think? What players do you think should be stand out?
I think for me, one stand out.
I mean, Ryan Giggs as well. He's the most decorated player ever in the history of the Premier League. He's the most decorated player. You know.
I find that quite hard to believe.
No, he is. He is. That's in history. He is the most decorated player in history.
Yeah, but once he got to his name, I think it's 3 Premier League.
No, he's got 3 Champions Leagues, but he's got 11. I think it's 11 or 13 Premier League titles to his name. But he is the most decorated player to ever grace the Premier League, because Man United was the first team to win the Premier League. Giggs has 13 league titles to his name, with 3 Champions League, and you got Super Cup.
I'll tell you what he's done here. Ryan Giggs is more Premier League now, isn't he? He's won it 13 times.
Yeah. That's a good shout out that Manrix just put out. Paul Scholes.
No. I would never say Paul Scholes. He was a good player.
He was a great
He was a good player. But
see, he's the only midfielder I know who can pass a ball from one end of the pitch to the other without even raising a sweat.
Yeah, but they're kind of heavy these days.
He's not 2 Champions Leagues, United won in 99 and 08. Frank Lampard is a good one as well, to be fair. Just reading the comments in the chat. Ryan Giggs has won 13 league titles. I think he won 3. Gerrard was class as well. Gerrard, a great player for Liverpool. He's won. How many Champions League titles did he win? Was it 1 or 2?
Gerrard.
Yeah, was it 2?
I believe it was 2.
I'm sure it was 2. Because they went to retain it as well, didn't they, the following year? But they got battered because they won it when they had the greatest comeback. And then
did they win it under Brendan Rodgers?
No, Gerard Houllier. Oh, was it Gerard Houllier?
Yeah, they won.
And then they went to retain it, didn't they? Because they got to the final again the following year.
They won it under Rafa Benitez as well.
Benitez, that's it. Yeah, Benitez, yeah. 2. What about Beckham?
No.
No. He was in the Premier League Premier League team for quite a few years, but he's not throughout the Premier League though. He's not the greatest player throughout the league.
If you want to talk about the greatest free kick takers, then Beckham's the top one on the list.
Yeah.
In the Premier League, Beckham is the top on the list. But greatest Premier League player ever? No.
Mhm.
It seems quite biased for me to say Thierry is the greatest Premier League player ever. But I think that's your answer. I don't know why I think it would answer.
Let's see what the chat thinks. What do you guys think personally? You know, I mean, I really want to hear your points of view here, what your thoughts are. Who you think was the greatest Premier League player ever to grace the Premier League? Who do you think was the best and greatest player to grace the Premier League? So have a think, guys. Have a think to what you guys think.
I've said Ben Arthur. If he'd have stuck with Newcastle, he'd have been Wallace. Do you remember it?
Yeah, Ben Arthur, yeah. Someone says Van Nistelrooy, back in the day, or all together.
Van Nistelrooy. How can you say Van Nistelrooy?
Aaron Watson says Van Nistelrooy. Back in.
No.
I says it's back in the day, all together, completely, Aaron, all together. For value for money, Eric Cantona is still at £1 million. He was a class player, but I wouldn't say he's the greatest by any stretch. Eric Cantona. Sergio Aguero, yeah, good shout. He's unbelievable. Steve G. Aguero is a good shout. Yeah, 1 million was a lot in those days. Completely. Henry, in my opinion, Bradley. Yeah, Thierry Henry, it's good. Yeah, great shout. I mean, you got to look at Shearer as well, because I mean, I think he is the all-time Premier League goal scorer at this particular time. I don't think anyone's took over him yet either. He's the best Premier player at this moment in time. Brad says Aguero at this time. Aguero is probably the best player, Premier League player at the moment. Tony Adams. He was a great leader, a great defender.
There you go. The most golden boots in Premier League history.
Okay.
No.
Who else? Great defender. It says, right, best defender, Craig. Tierney is the best ever player the Premier League has ever seen for me. The King I think it's MB. Okay. At the moment in 2020, it's Mane, Aguero, or Van Dijk. Van Dijk's been great. He's been exceptional for Liverpool, but he isn't.
There you go.
He's not the greatest. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. A bit different, but Vieira has to be in there. What about De Bruyne? De Bruyne. Great player, but he's not the greatest Premier League player. Why did you buy my main dems? Because I'm not having people come in and be hypocritical, but be two-faced. If, like I say, I haven't seen the comment myself, but I've had people come in and tell me that you've made comments about me behind my back, which is unacceptable. If you've got anything to say, you say it to my face and not behind my back. Aaron Watson Giggs, yeah. For what is achieved, with 13 league titles to his name, with Champions League, FA Cups, European Cups, that's a very, very massive big show. Ronaldo,
massive achievement.
A greatest Premier League player. Ronaldo, what did I do? Like I told you, I'm not going to keep going over it and repeating myself. Yeah, Shearer's still top scorer with 260 goals. Rooney's second with 208. Vidic. He can't be in the top. No way. Who said that? Do I even know you like that? Who said that? Do I even know you like that? I don't understand that. I wouldn't say Van Dijk is a one-season wonder, but there's just something about him that I can't say that he's the best defender to grace the Premier League. No, he's not. Aubameyang? No. I think Baz will agree with that. No.
I don't think Aubameyang's the greatest player.
No, not at all.
I do think he is quite possibly the best striker in the Premier League at the moment. Definitely last season.
Orba, look at his goal tally.
Yeah, but we're talking about what merit, we're talking about what they've actually done.
Yes, exactly.
Orba has...
Well, Sol Campbell was a great defender, and he played a lot of times for Arsenal, and Tottenham as well. But
invincible for Arsenal.
Yeah, but I just can't seem to be the best player.
Sol is the best defender in the Premier League.
No.
I think when you're talking about best defender in the Premier League, a little bit about it. Why actually Sonny Adams, Rio Ferdinand, John Terry, and
Robert Perez, the King MB says Robert Perez. Anyway, it's good for you, boy. Just waffle. Okay.
D'Artagnan was a great player, but he's not the best in the Premier League.
Aguero is better than Aubameyang. Craig, who's your best? What's that? Sorry.
What planet are they on? Aguero better than Aubameyang.
No, he said he was better than. To what he's achieved in the Premier League, I think he's better than Aubameyang. Because what he's achieved in the Premier League.
Who got the Golden Boot last season?
Yeah, but it was joint with
Salah.
Yeah. So he didn't win it on his own.
Let's just say this. With that Arsenal team that we had last season, rating a Golden Boot is phenomenal.
So Aguero been in the Premier League longer than Auba as well. Okay. Aguero is so much better.
No.
Mbappe or one to watch Ben? God no. What are your thoughts on Luis Suarez? Luis Suarez, but he didn't stay in the Premier League. He went. Luis Suarez, you know, he went to Barcelona, but he didn't stay in completely for the Premier League. But he's a great shot, though. I mean, he was a great goal scorer. He did wonders for Liverpool. He nearly helped them win the league as well. It's a very difficult. But I mean, you got to say that Giggs is up there throughout the Premier League because of what he's done in the Premier League and what he's done. Because he stayed at one club and he stayed throughout the years through the Premier League, and there isn't anyone else that's more decorated, been given, you know, that amount of titles.
Let's be honest, if you stay in Manchester United through the period that they had, with the teams that they had, and you stay in there for that long period to be very decorated, and so out of those 13 titles that he's won, he's not featured every last single day.
Oh, if he's probably he's one of the highest players in Man United history of appearances.
Yeah. This is the thing about Manchester United fans. Show them a picture of Juan Sebastian Veron and tell you exactly.
No, Veron was poo. I never liked him. I didn't like him, and I didn't like that other guy that came in with that bloody blonde-haired guy, and then they left. And it, what? Sorry.
Diego Forlan.
Yeah, God, he done one nothing, and then he went away from Man United, and he started scoring a load of goals.
He turned into one of the best in the world when he left Man U.
He did. And who else was they that came into United? Was it Falco?
Falcao, yeah.
Falcao, yeah. And then he couldn't. Oh, he was shit. Honest to God, I've never seen anything like it. It was totally.
He was at Chelsea as well.
Was he at Chelsea? I know he signed him at United. I didn't know he went to Chelsea. Did he actually go from United to Chelsea?
I believe he did go to Chelsea. I swear he went to Chelsea.
Because as soon as he left Man United, he started scoring goals, but that was abroad, I think.
See, yeah, I hear all these shout-outs of all these great players, but I don't hear shout-outs to some of the best. Some of the players that we shout out, nobody here is these players that should be shout out. Dennis Irwin, for instance.
Dennis Irwin. Oh wow, he was probably one of the best left backs.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I don't actually think half of the Man United fans know who the fuck he is.
Dennis Irwin was Irish, and he played left back for Man United and Ireland.
Carl Pawlowski.
Pawlowski, yeah, German striker, and he played for
Podolski.
Pawlowski, not yeah.
Pawlowski.
Cabal. Oh, right, yeah.
He was from the Czech Republic.
Czech Republic, yeah.
And then you've got Milan Baroš from Liverpool.
Yeah.
He actually started out in the absolute flat. And then just taken to a piece.
What about, I think he's retired. I think he's been retired now for a couple of years now. A Spain midfielder, is it Xabi Alonso?
Xabi Alonso, yeah. Great passer on the ball.
Yeah, played for Liverpool. Hullet played for Chelsea, yeah, but he's nowhere near the greatest player to grace the Premier League. Not a chance. Great player in his heyday for Holland, you know, but nah, not for the greatest player in the Premier League
If you
history.
want to look at it that way, Ronaldo played in the Premier League for Bolton.
JJ Kocher for Bolton. Patrick Kluivert in Newcastle. Although when there was that expensive clubs,
Yeah.
Roque Santa Cruz. Absolute beast of art.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Did Peter Beardsley play in the Premier League? There's Peter Beardsley and that fucking thingy player that he played up front with. The coloured guy. Asperilla. God, Jesus Christ! Yeah, he was that quick when after he scored. You know, or you could see him spinning round, or you could see him doing cartwheels. Kenny Dalglish, but he wasn't the Premier League. He wasn't Premier League.
He was Premier League manager.
Yeah, he was Premier League manager, but he wasn't Premier League. He didn't play in the Premier League. Ian Rush didn't play for the Premier League either.
No, he didn't.
That was when it was Division 1, Championship Division 1.
Anelka.
Yeah, that's a good shout. Who, sorry, Drogba, yeah. Drogba, Anelka. Drogba's been brilliant for the Premier League. He was great for Chelsea when he arrived. You know, helping him to the Champions League glory as well, you know, and Premier League as well. So that's a great shout.
What's that plan?
Ivanovic. Yeah, Ivanovic was a great centre back for. I think he was centre back or left back.
The greatest Premier League, well, candidates for the greatest Premier League player.
Ballack. I can't. He wasn't the greatest player. Great player for his country. He was good at the time when he was at Chelsea, but he's not the greatest Premier League player.
Didn't Klinsmann play at Tottenham back in?
Yes, he did. Yeah, Klinsmann did. Yes, he did. He had a stint at Tottenham, as well.
That was when it was the Prem, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. As well as that French guy, the French player. Ginola. David Ginola. What a player he was. God almighty.
Got to call out Lauren Robert as well.
Lauren Robert. Dudek was a class keeper. Apparently, Dudek. Was he for Liverpool? Dudek, Liverpool.
Dudek, yeah.
Yeah. Scholes and Van Nistelrooy, but Scholes more than Van Nistelrooy. Scholes more than Van Nistelrooy.
Scholes wasn't consistent.
Paul Gascoigne never played. Well, he did play in the Premier League, but he's not the greatest Premier League player. Because he didn't stay in the Premier League that long. Because before the Premier League, it was it was Division 1. He went from Tottenham.
There's one for you, Craig.
Letizia. Torres. Yes.
Craig.
Yeah.
Here's one for you, see if you can remember.
I can't. No.
Little Brazilian fella, free kicks for Middlesbrough.
Ginola. Juninho.
Yeah, the Pernambucano.
His name was Juninho, wasn't it, at Middlesbrough?
Yeah, but his full name was Juninho Pernambucano.
Oh, all I know is Juninho. He was a great player. Played Brazil as well. Hasselbank, fucking hell, another Chelsea player. He was he French?
No, he was Dutch. He wasn't just.
Oh, Dutch, yeah, Dutch. Yeah.
He started at the Premier League with
Oh yeah. Oh, can you now this? I don't think it was the Premier League, but it's probably one of the best goals I've ever seen from a player. Yeah, fuck my life, Jesus Christ, he hit that, and I'll tell you what, I'm so glad I weren't in front of the ball.
What's that funny?
Andy Cole. Andy Cole's a good shout. Andy Cole, and what was the other one? There was Andy Cole and the other one.
Dwight York.
Dwight York, yeah, Dwight York. What partnership they had.
Patrick Berger.
Yeah, Patrick Berger.
Steve McManaman.
Steve McManaman. I don't know what he did. He was. I don't think it was the Premier League though. Steve McManaman.
It was.
Was it?
McAteer.
Oh my God, McAteer, man! What a. He was hard as fuck. He was. Steve McMahon. Steve McMahon. He was a nut.
What was that other fella's name? Yeah,
There was Mark Wright.
Played at Wimbledon.
Oh, Fashanu.
No. Was the other fella square? It might have been. No, there's a part there, I think it was. Is it Robbie Earls?
Robbie Earl.
Earl, that's the one.
Yeah, Robbie Earl.
Black fella.
Yeah, Robbie Earl.
He were a good ball player.
Kuban. Oh, gee whiz.
You've not actually even said Ricky.
No, well, he was a great player, but he came from Forest to United. I wouldn't say he's the greatest Premier League player. He was sent off more than he was playing.
Freddie Ljungberg.
Oh, I was a good player. Yeah, he was.
He was a great player. Normal one chop. Remember him?
One chop, yeah, I remember him. Yeah, for Newcastle.
Brazilian fella, Derby, Fabrizio Ravanelli.
Oh wow, yeah.
He was something else. Paulo Di Canio.
Yeah, Di Canio. He was at Sheffield Wednesday as well as he was at West Ham as well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say a name here for you, Craig. That's gonna bring back the years. Kevin Preston.
Fucking hell, you're going back. Fucking Jesus.
That went to Sheffield Wednesday, right? To be bloody good.
Yeah. That's like with Andy Booth. Andy Booth was playing.
Another one, Waddle.
Yeah, Chris Waddle, Des Walker, Colin Palmer. Yeah. I tell you what, if Des Walker and Colin Palmer were playing in the Premier League now, I tell you what a partnership they would be. They'd be worth fucking trillions, not like millions.
See, this is the thing that's frustrating about playing FIFA and seeing all these icons. It's all about the ones that
Yeah, because if you look at it in a way, in that respect, you're not giving not giving, pointing out the best. It's like if you, it's like if you go into a nightclub, if you face fits kind of thing, they've got to. I mean, that's another point as well. They've got to change it to bring others in to refresh it as well, to give things more refreshment to play with other players. But
Craig.
Yeah.
Chris Sutton.
Oh my God, the SOS with Shearer and Sutton, yeah. At Blackburn.
That's not it. Morgan Gats Pedersen.
Oh, who's that fucking player? Do you know what? I keep thinking about this player. Kanchelskis. Andrei Kanchelski. That's he was there, and I think Lee Sharp took Lee Sharp, and then after that, it was Giggs. Lee Sharp went from Man United to Leeds, He went to Leeds.
Yeah. I think he came from Sheffield United, though.
Because, he only has...
You are forgetting, before Giggs was Velocity.
Do you remember... He's a player. What about Brian McClare?
That's before my time.
McClare, he got... Fucking Jesus, man. Brian Robson, I can't believe he hasn't had an icon,
A little bit out of Premier League era.
Yeah, we go back a little bit too far, but just thinking.
This sort of era. You do remember Billy Bennett?
Yeah, I remember him. Alf Lingard is shit. Yeah, I know that fucking. Messi and Ronaldo are two different players. Messi is the best player maker ever in football, and Ronaldo is the best striker in Premier history. Nah.
Well, for one, Ronaldo didn't play striker in the Premier League.
He played winger.
The two, Ronaldo was at the beginning of his career at Manchester United.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Trade, yeah.
And that's why I had no concern Ronaldo.
See, someone's making a point about Ronaldo, right? And let me explain something. Messi is a team player. Ronaldo is self-centered on the pitch. It's all about him.
Of course he is.
Messi.
When it comes to the goal scorer, I sort of slightly agree. He is the ultimate goal scorer. He's selfish. He's there when the ball needs to play. That's Ronaldo. Ronaldo's all about himself. He's very self-centered.
Yes.
It's like we were playing FORTNITE earlier. One of the guys who came and said, it's not my team. That for me is why Messi will always be the greatest player
ever. Totally. Yeah.
And for me also, I don't even think Ronaldo is the top 3 of greatest players ever. I think for me, Messi, Pele, Brazilian Ronaldo, then Cristiano Ronaldo. But most of your chat won't have actually seen the Brazilian Ronaldo.
No, they probably won't know. I fucking did.
In his day, he was absolutely terrifying to play against.
I remember the World Cup final against France.
Japan. The Japan one.
Yeah, and Brazil were fucking crap. He apparently he threw up in the changing rooms before he come out. Ronaldo, he was having convulsions.
He passed out. He did actually pass out.
I don't think it was the heat, because I'm not being funny. He's come from Brazil.
No, he passed out at Sala Torino before he passed out. This was like
as they were in the dressing room
Mm.
about I believe it was Scolari that was in charge of the at that point in time. He turned around to Ronaldo and told him, "Well, this is very well. Just go out there and just forget about everything about you. Went out. Went out. Just back into the goals and absolutely phenomenal performance. Never seen anything like it. He just taught everything fucking good. For me, watching him play.
Yeah, it's what I'm saying. I mean, they're having a discussion about Ronaldo saying he is the best, but he's not, because if it wasn't the players around him giving him the ball,
He does make some goals himself.
you know,
His presence is a big few moments. But Ronaldo's too selfish.
he is too selfish.
Look at what happened when he was in Real Madrid last night. When he broke through the goalkeeper, did he knock the ball over to forward? Ronaldo come in and tried to give his goal to Tata.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying.
He was fuming.
Yeah.
And that's the thing where Ronaldo never been the best.
Mhm.
Because he can't take other players around him.
To have the limelight. Exactly.
He can't take it. It's all about him. And he always has been all about him.
It has.
Even when he
Was it United?
even when he was at Manchester United, he tried to be the man running down the wing,
Yeah, but
doing step overs and then falling flat on his fucking arse.
see, Ferguson didn't like that. He hated it. Showboating bullshit. He hated.
Ferguson let the rest of the management into Ronaldo forward. And it was Roy Keane who led the line. He absolutely did it to steal the Manchester United.
Yeah.
Until Cristiano started to steal. There was a team play. But then Roy Keane went into the
Decade.
Not that I'm going to say it down.
Oh yeah, ability-wise, he's great, but as a team player, he's a fucking tosspot. No, yeah, I mean, you gotta think. See, Messi's a team player. When you scored more goals than Messi for being a team player.
Not to mention, just to point out there, Messi actually learned his trade at Barcelona. Ronaldo's never had another player influence him. When you think about it, when did he have Real Madrid that was there to actually influence him and change him and be a better player? Nobody. Messi had got
I mean, I gotta say, Gareth Bale was a good player for Tottenham, but he's not he's not the greatest of players to grace the Premier League. But he shouldn't have left. He shouldn't have left the Premier League. Yeah, he probably would have. A lot of players, though, that had offers to go to that such club have regretted it completely.
Well, you take a look at Alexander Hunt when he left Arsenal for Barcelona.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder watching an interview with him a couple of weeks ago, and he said that he barely goes to Barcelona. He became a squad player. He became someone who rotated around the squad to get his teammates. And he wanted to be on the pitch and he wanted to make the place of the game. Do you remember the goal?
I can't think of him now. My brain's
Chelsea
buzzing.
goalkeeper.
Oh, Chelsea, yeah. Don't know.
Do you remember the hours?
Yeah, I remember him. Zola, yeah.
That was the real. That was the real.
Graham Sola's a good player. Yeah, most of them played for Chelsea.
Yeah, that is actually so back
That's shock. He should know because he's a Chelsea fan anyway.
It's the same with Man City. You ask a Man City fan to give you the rundown of Manchester City's history, will not have a fucking clue. Did you not agree?
What's that?
Manchester City retired the shoe. That wasn't one.
Sorry, I was going to go. Sorry, I missed what you said. Sorry.
Manchester City retired the shoe. Do you know what the number was and why?
Man City retired it. That wasn't Company, was it?
No.
I can't think of any Man City player that. Weren't James Milner? It wasn't. No. James Milner played at Man City. Mark Hughes played at Chelsea as well as United. I'm going for players.
To establish the number first. What number did Manchester City?
Was it 10? Was it 10?
No. Aguero was it?
Goalkeeper? No, it can't be goalkeeper. So we have one already.
Same number Beckham wore at Madrid.
What, 7? 7? He's carried
He
up.
played 7 at Madrid.
99. I can't think what he wore. What did he wear? 25.
23.
Manchester City
Did somebody pass away?
Yes.
Oh my god. Was it an actual footballer?
Yes. He played for Cameroon. His name was
I've never heard of him. Never heard of him. Never heard of him. What fucking year? What year was that? Was he even breathing? Was I even actually breathing at that point when he played at Man City?
I'll tell you what it was. 2003.
I'll win this. Oh.
It was a heart related. You don't remember Mark Fifa?
This man will get most of the plaudits for his contribution up to this point, Lee. Well, Derek certainly was a good sport to finish the lads. He got the goal to give him the lead, but he's looked very, very lively as well.
My red look is insane.
There you go, look.
In England, West Ham have retired to number 6. Tribute to World Cup winner Bob Moore, while Manchester City retired to number 23, following the David Moore,
Yeah.
I didn't know West Ham did that to the City. They're the only 2 in England anyway. Oh, New York Arsenal's retired to number 10 tonight.
I can't hear. I know, mate, but when you're dissing someone for being selfish, you might as well shut the fucking world down, because we are all selfish, whatever you do. Man United 3 Champions League, Messi 4 Champions League, Ronaldo 5 Champions League, Liverpool 6 Champions League. Yeah, Brian, that's funny.
What's that?
Look in the chat, it's funny. That's quite a funny comment. Oh, block. Cool.
Here's a question for you, Greg.
Yeah.
What was David Beckham's number?
I think, if I can remember, it was, I don't know if it was 7, or unless no, Giggs was 11, I think it was 7. I think. Hold on. No, Ronaldo was 7. No, they didn't play together, but just think about the number. Not at first. Nah, he wasn't, no, because that's striker. Whoops. But he is a selfish player. That's a fact, and everybody knows in world football he's selfish on the pitch. You can't deny that. That's something you can't deny. That is a world fact. Jay, how can you not say he's not selfish? Because he's one of the most selfish footballers on the pitch.
has it. He's delighted to have got the ball, having made a difficult challenge. Is it going to be? Running on against the post.
this have I turned into a question of sport? I just put Zidane on. Fucking hell. Ibra, cheers. It weren't bad. It weren't bad. But I wouldn't say he's the best Premier League player. He's probably one of the most outstanding strikers in his heyday. But he's not, I wouldn't say he's like a Lewandowski or, you know, that scores fucking shitloads every time he turns up. See this twat doing? Oh my god, are you having a fucking... Oh, he's done that thing with his controller up. Our Ultimate Timothy's is still in packs. Yeah, they're still in packs. They're still in packs to pack, aren't they? You can still try and pack one. Oh, I thought they were still in packs, even, you know, because like we got Timothy's. Oh, okay. Thought it still was. I'd either be selfish than shit like Lingard. I'd either be selfish than shit like Lingard.
Shit like what?
Lingard. I'd rather be selfish than be shit like Lingard. They went out of pack for it at 6 PM.
I'd say something.
If Jesse Lingard had played himself like he did for England, he'd be a good player.
Who's that? Sorry.
Jesse Lingard.
Yeah, he's too much. He's too much interested in the life of technology, basically. You know, of like Twitter and all that palaver. He's all about social media, isn't he? Then getting his head down and working hard.
Did you see what he did?
What's that?
The day before.
No. Oh, did he?
The day before the Manchester derby.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
What kind of stuff has he got? Is it nice? Wow. Okay. You know. Morales scored 2, Messi scored 1, and Ronaldo and Rafa scored 2. Woo! That was an easy one. Oh, I've completed 3 objectives. I don't even know what I've completed. Oh, so I've completed that. Yeah, I remember that. I remember Ronaldo fucking getting Rooney sent off in the World Cup. Fucking because he winked at him because he knew that he was play acting. He knew that he was cheating. He did it deliberately to get him sent off.
What did I miss?
The guys talking about when Ronaldo got Rooney sent off deliberately.
It was on purpose.
It was on purpose.
It was a brave win though, because Rooney were going to batter him.
Yeah, when he got back to when they're getting back to United, I remember that.
I would have paid good money to see Rooney hammer him. Wouldn't you?
Yeah. Well, Acosta. Well, that was a good play.
Not long left, mate.
Till what? Sorry.
Starts.
What? Sorry.
So he.
Oh right. Okay.
I'm looking forward to see what they do here.
Mhm.
I suppose to finish that thing.
Two.
I've only got one game left to do.
Oh, okay.
All I've got left to do is... Well, thank you.
Okay.
Score a finesse goal and 7 separate rival wins his Brazilian player with 82 minimum dribble.
Oh, right.
6 out of 7 before.
Yeah.
I just need to do that last one.
I can't believe there's nothing else on FIFA to do. It's crap, isn't it? Really.
Yeah, they're saving it for tomorrow, mate. I'm telling you, once tomorrow hits, that summer heat event is going to be big. And the reason it's going to be big, because I'm not saying this is true, but apparently they're releasing old SBCs, either as SBCs or as objectives, and then you want to do something with that SBC or that objective-based player.
Yeah.
To earn the summer heat version of that player.
Oh, okay.
That's allegedly that's what's been leaked about the promo.
Oh, okay. Right.
So there'd be players like Theo Walcott,
Yeah.
Phil and Mindy.
All right. Okay. Those. All right. Okay.
Any player that had an SBC.
That we've probably missed is going to come back out again, basically.
Yeah, all those SBCs that we've seen over the years will come back out.
That's bonkers.
So any SBC that you missed, this event is your chance to get them.
Summer heat is just about going to keep the game alive. I love a good debate over football, I do.
That summer heat event, I think he'll bring.
Yeah.
I think he'll bring some of the players back, but not all of them.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what to think about it anymore. This game, I think, what they've done to it, to be fair, is atrocious.
They need to go back to basics. Let's be fair.
They do. Take all the bullshit out of it, and just play football.
Go back to basics.
Just play football.
And I feel as though they do need to act with player training system in it as well. Remember back in 13, when you could actually offer one of your players for another one of somebody else's player.
Yeah, but that is a problem.
Yeah, it was a problem because you could pass lines.
Yes.
Whereas if they had it where you can swap.
Yes. Plus.
Only players in a certain bracket, like silver player for a silver player, don't work on so on and so forth.
Yeah, but if you think about it though, people are going to have numerous accounts and they'll end up passing cards over. You know, so you got to think of it that way as well.
Yeah, but the thing is, that's okay. I'm all for people passing cards around, but I feel there's nothing to give them the coin currency. That's what's making FIFA corrupt.
You get rid of FIFA points, you get rid of FIFA coins.
Yeah, I would do.
And you have like a season objective like we've got now.
Mm.
We have to progress through a season to earn cards. If you have that sort of an element, then it creates something in it, really.
Yeah, like I say, they need to take all the bullshit out of it for a start with. Just bring it back to football the way it's supposed to be. It's football, not basketball, not golf.
Better yet, go back to the element where you said it was like a snicker ball.
Yeah, back in 2009, that was fucking brilliant. That was absolutely amazing. You know, when I'll explain what he's talking about, because basically in 2009, if you can look it up on the internet, you can look Ultimate Team 2009, right? You can look it up. Basically, what it was literally an attachment to the game. It was a trial period, but because it got so acknowledgement from everyone, everybody enjoyed it. It got massive. It just exploded. But what it was, you had a sticker book. Every time you collected a player from the transfer market, or you or you bought a player, it went into a page, into a sticker book. So each page is basically got each team, different teams, right? So you had to collect managers, badges, stadiums, the players, the kits. Once you completed a page, it gave you like 25,000 coins. That's what it gave, depending on the importance of that team. So basically, if it's like Stockport City, Stockport, you'd only get a couple of, Stockport can't, you'd only get a short amount of coins. But if it's United, then you're going to get a huge amount, because it's that stage in tier football. But it was amazing. You didn't have skills in it. You had to play football, passing, moving, creating space. It was great. There was no glitches. There was no lost glitches. There was no DDoSing. There was absolutely naff all like that. Nobody was cheating anyone. It was interesting. It was intriguing. Every time you scored a goal with your player, or he played a certain amount of games, his rating, his actual player rating, would go up. So my whole team eventually was rated at 99. So I had 99 strike force, 99 midfield, 99 defending. That's what I had. I built that team from scratch, and that's what that's basically what you could do. It was brilliant. It was probably the best football Ultimate Team game I have ever played in the whole of history of FIFA Ultimate Team.
So what do you think about what's going on Twitter?
On Twitter, about
the petition, the transfers.
I think it's right that they should take out the FIFA points. Take it out, wipe it out, because then people have got to grind the game down.
You should literally address that issue on your channel, because you've got quite a few subscribers.
Yeah.
You should literally make that well known amongst the subscribers.
Okay. Okay, I don't know if you guys know anything about what's going on in the likes of the interest of FIFA itself in the Ultimate Team, but on Twitter there is an actual page. It's a massive debate. It's asking people what their thoughts are, to sign a petition on whether they should keep FIFA points or get rid of it. It's a massive ongoing discussion. My personal thoughts on this is that get rid of the fucking thing, get rid of it, because it's spoiling the enjoyment out of it. Because why would it's like saying, right, I'm gonna put 10 grand on, I'm gonna put 10 grand on a fucking £80 game, right? And so some other person is there starting from scratch, hasn't got no money to put on, but working his way through and building his team gradually. Where another person who's just got 10 grand and just slapped it on FIFA, bought loads of fucking FIFA points, opening all the different packs up and gaining whatever he wants to do, that he gains. It's unfair. Plus, it's gambling. It's gambling, and that's the big issue. It's gambling. It's gambling at the end of the day, and that's a massive issue. But there's been an option where they were saying that if it's gambling, why don't they slap an 18-year-old an 18 age limit on it.
Rating.
Yeah.
You need to tell your chat that if this petition passes, then
Yeah, TK's just put it in.
If the FIFA points are going, or there's like an 18 rating on it.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't think that would work. Putting an 18, age limit on it, because the parents could go into the store and buy the game themselves for the sons or daughters or whoever's playing it. So for me, that wouldn't work anyway, because like I say that. The parents or grandparents or whoever is going to buy that present.
Do you know what that achieves? If there's like an 18 rating on it, the only thing that achieves is FIFA will no longer be liable for a parent's children taking their credit card.
No.
And banging FIFA points. FIFA will not be liable for that once there's an 18 rating.
No. But they're not liable for it anyway, because it's just another.
No, they're not. But if say for instance your kid takes your credit card and he bangs 400 quid on FIFA points, if you contact EA or Sony and you tell them what's happened, you will get your money back.
Yeah.
You will get back.
Yeah. There's other things which needs to be addressed, and it's not just the FIFA points, it's coin buying. That's a massive issue, because if you watch every top YouTuber's channel, right, that's showing FIFA, if you watch their channel,
The majority, not all.
a majority of them are actually promoting FIFA coins on their channel, because they've been promoted by that company for them to promote coin buys. Yeah, basically. So that needs to be addressed. If that is cut out of it, if that is just taken off the market, no one can buy coins, no one can buy FIFA points, I tell you what now, I can tell you now, the whole game would be a level playing field. The whole game.
Do you not feel as though the only way to stop the coin-related issue,
It's the
FIFA point-related issue, is to completely rid the game of coins and FIFA points?
yes, yeah, totally. I understand that, but you've got to earn coins to buy players. But
then we're left with the issue. What do we do to buy players?
that's what I'm saying. You've got to have coins to buy players, or there is. There is another way, and
the only other way would be to do what they've done at the moment with the season we've got.
Yeah.
Go through the season.
Mm.
The only other way to go around that is every level you get packs open.
Yeah.
You have contents randomly different players.
Mm.
So you get basically it's still all on luck, but you get given something. And you make it work for you.
Yeah.
That would be the only legitimate way around it.
Yeah, but if they do the basics and stop coin buying completely, stop it, wipe all the, all the coin buying markets that are available online right now, completely wipe them off, ban the fucking lot of them, and wipe the actual FIFA points off completely. That way, the only way you can buy players is by playing the game and opening the packs that are available to you through the game. That's it. That's all. That's basically all I've done, to be fair, is play my game. Yes, I sound a little bit hypocritical here, but I put £25 on.
A little bit.
Yeah, £25.
That's ridiculous, man. £25.
Yeah, 25 quid. That was right at the start. Because the players that you are given is very difficult to compete with. But that's it. That's all I've done. I haven't done nothing else than that. I haven't bought any packs. I haven't bought you know, stupid stuff or nothing like that. I've worked my ass off, and you can see from the amount of games I've played.
That's ridiculous, like £25. Not spent a penny this year.
So, you know, let's have a look at people's thoughts here, because there's quite a few thoughts coming through.
Why is it not more be a bullshit basket yet?
They will not get rid of anything that makes them money. But if it's a law that they have
if it's
to,
passed by
law,
legislation, then it's got to be done. Whether it makes them money or not.
yeah, if it's passed by law, then they have to. They've got no choice on it. They have to abide by what the law is given to them. So
Of that country.
yeah.
Just because, like, it passes for Belgium, but it didn't pass for anyone else in the world. So it's each country, respectively, has got to go through the same process of Belgium to pass that sort of law.
Yeah, like Brady has just said, it's not fair us playing a game where we have to work for our team and others just put £1,000 on the game, build a team and fuck our arse. It's the truth. That's a fair point.
As much as I agree with that, I've come up against opponents myself where clearly more better and not went for it, and absolutely thrashed them.
Well, that is a good, yeah, and that's a point as well.
Genuinely just bad.
I mean, yeah, I mean that was a point as well, because that happened to me in the weekend league, and everyone agreed with me in my channel as well that he basically bought coins because the team that he had was an absolute ridiculous team. I can't remember what weekend it was, but it wasn't that long ago, to be fair. It was one of the most amazing teams I've seen, you know, and it was just way overpowered. And I thought when I came across him and I was playing against him, I thought, oh shit, you know, but I beat him 4-0. So I remember that game Team of the Year Mbappe, Eusebio. It was two weeks ago. All right.
There's something for you. There's just a little something for you anyway. Do you know how we're all aware Fifa's scripted?
Yeah, totally. It's totally scripted.
So why can't we have something where if you spend so much money,
yeah,
you get a slight handicap?
Yeah, I see where you're coming from, but what they should do is just wipe it clean. Just get rid of it. Get rid of all the bullshit. Get rid of all the bullshit skills.
It goes back to what you guys just said there.
You know,
unless the actual country passes that law, they're not going to get rid of anything that makes them money. It's right on that. It's something to say right on that.
you know, I mean, someone made a comment trying to balance up like with Fortnite, but the thing is, when you buy something with Fortnite, it's a skin. It's not giving you an advantage against another opponent. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's just like a skin. It's like a pair of shoes, or you know, or a hat.
I just would like to point out Fortnite is starting just like a loot box sort of system, which if the law was passed like 50 points, it would pass like more than one, which means more right, but necessarily would actually be the same problem. Because it still can't understand like the spirit when it's against something.
Yeah, the game should be, but you know, the game in itself should be a fair playing field, you know, a level playing field. But it's not, and it never will be until these actual massive issues are addressed. Because you can't go into a game when you've just started your game, right? You can't go into a game knowing full well that the players that you've been given, right, and someone else is just, and you're working through it yourself. You're just about to play a game, and then all of a sudden you come against the most ridiculous team at the start of FIFA, where this guy's just put what, I don't know, 100 quid, 200, 300, how much and you know, and you're drafting it through, you're trying to build your team up gradually by playing games and getting packs to open, and doing it the proper way. But like, for someone just to bang money on isn't a true FIFA player, isn't a true FIFA fan. It's just basically someone who wants to just, you know, take advantage of a situation where it shouldn't be allowed to do so. It's that guy who's banging money on is taking the piss out of someone who's trying to work hard.
Here's a better solution for it. Why not add a different version of Ultimate Team where coins and points are...
Why? I mean, there's that. But why don't you have an actual 2-part mode where you have a skiller version that you're allowed to do skills on, or a non-version for non-skillers? So that way, that version with non-skillers, every time you go into a game, you can't do skills. It's took out. The other one, if you want to do skills, that'll be like for multi-skillers, you know, the top 100 players who, you know, compete around the world. You know, fair enough, go into that. But both sets of modes should be on the same level playing field. They should have no FIFA points in it. They should have no coin buying. Both modes should be, you get the game, you put it in your console, you download it, the team that you start off with, you work through it, all the, you know, the areas where you can, you know, get better players, open the packs which have been given to you by achieving your, you know, different things, and go through it that way. But there should be no difference. The only two differences what they should be making is, right now, taking the FIFA points out, taking the stopping the coin buying, and making it in 2 modes where both sets of style players can make a decision whether they want to do skills or non-skills. That way, whatever you decide in that moment, you can't. There's no complaining about it, because you've chosen that mode to suit you, for you to be happy with, and it, you know, and that both modes you're going to be playing exactly the same level. Everything's going to be a level playing field. If, for instance, with other games, you got different modes to choose from, why can't you have 2 different modes on FIFA? Why can't they be 2 modes where one for skills, one for non-skills? Everything will be balanced, everything will be the same. With this no loss glitch, this is a massive thing now that's happening in FIFA right now. EA should have something in place where whoever quits. No, but if whoever loses, or not lose, but whoever quits the game loses. Doesn't matter whether it's from a no loss glitch, they lose the game. They get a loss no matter what, because then they will know that they are not gaining anything from doing those no loss glitches.
Yeah, but you'd think it'd be a good deterrent knowing you do it in it, it's the bad.
Yes, that would be a massive thing. You could even have...
That is a thing. EA's already came out and said the no loss glitch, you do it, it's an insta-bad. EA's already said that. People are not listening, they're still doing it.
Yeah, they're still doing it, but they're still getting away with it. And there's only that guy who put that information on Twitter, that guy's managed to get banned for it.
You have to report them.
You know, I've got a video up there. It's called the no loss glitch, and basically I was 3-0 up, and the guy decided I was going at the other end. I was going to try and score another goal, and then it cut straight off. that video alone was basically sent to EA themselves, because I rang them up. When you was able to ring them up, they gave me an email address attachment, to me, for me to send that clip by email, attach it to them so they could view it themselves. I don't know whether that guy got banned for it. I don't know, but all I know is that I sent that information to them. But there's thousands and thousands are doing this no loss glitch. It's ruining the enjoyment for everyone else who wants to just go and play the game. And
I don't even think there's thousands. I think it's hundreds. To be fair.
Well, if you think about the size of the game, the size of the community, it's like fucking ridiculous. So I can't say from that magnitude of amount of players that buy this game and play the game, that it's just a couple of hundred people that do it. It's a fucking large range.
No, it's a big issue. It doesn't happen all the time. It's just, I mean, I'll be honest with myself,
In the last 5 foot challenge, how many times has the no loss glitch happened to you?
So during the weekend league, I know that Shockwave, you've spoken to him before. He had 5 in one weekend.
5 in one weekend?
Yeah, he had five no loss glitches in one
weekend. Did you
report
all 5?
I didn't, but Shockwave did. He rang EA up and told him about it. But there was Mark as well. He's had quite a few. I think.
Mark told me he's had a few.
Yeah. So it's not just one person doing it. It's thousands of them doing it. If you look at the leaderboard, how many can let's speak to you, like the community here, that my channel here, because this is interesting. How many throughout the leaderboard, throughout the top 100? Let's go to it now. We'll go to the top 100. Okay. Because this is a massive thing that's going on now. So let's go to the foot champs. We'll discuss this in a larger way, in larger terms. So, how many players in the top 100 can you honestly say have been honest all the way through FIFA and never done a no loss glitch throughout the time that they spent in this FIFA 20 and further before? How many top 100 players can you honestly say that they've been honest from day one and worked their ass off and got 30 out of 30?
I know 2. 100%. 2. One is in 39.
Alright.
And one is 12. Those 2 players I know are 1,000,000% legit. I don't know this because they're YouTubers.
Yeah, thank you, guy got banned, by the way. Yeah, he did get banned, yeah. But a lot of your messages are coming across passive aggressive.
What do you mean?
What's that, Alice? At Starboy. Oh, right, sorry. I wonder what the hell's that. Yeah, I missed that. William Speeds. I understand this game is broken, but asking for a whole other game mode is wild. But no, if you can do it with other games, why can't you do it with FIFA? The technology that is about now, that's available to these massive companies, is immense. They're more than capable of doing a different mode. Why do you think they got career mode? Why do you think they got, friendly mode? Of course they can do another mode. Yeah, but Starboy, we got a whole game mode. No one wanted in Volta. Text is just too good. This should be a massive wake-up call to EA to finally fix what's wrong. What's that? Sorry.
I'd like to have you shout out the name of start.
Oh, Pro Clubs, yes. Pro Clubs, that's another mode, you know, that they've made as well. So, like I say...
Absolutely love Pro Clubs, but this year they were it's terrible.
Right. But like I say, how many of these top 100s, and even in the regional, right, how many of these players have been completely honest all the way through? You know, how many of these top 100 on a regular basis can honestly sit there and stand, well, hold their head up high and say that they've been honest all the way through?
Well, I can tell you, Craig, if you go to number 12, Chris Lisa, he's someone that features on the pin list for Channel a lot.
Right.
And the guy down in 37,
Starboy, you're missing the point. You're missing the point. You are just completely off the charts. You're not with what we're saying to you.
What's he saying?
He's right. He's saying, think about it. Skills are a part of football. Why should they make it a separation? There's skills like a pirouette, or a back heel, or a flick. You don't see fucking 50 million drag backs. Use your common sense. You don't see a Ronaldo flick every time you run down the wing. You don't see constantly 11 players, 10 outfield players against another 10 outfield players doing the same skills every time they get the ball.
Do you not think that there's more that EA could do to the players than do these things to make sure that the players don't do the skills repetitively? Like, say for instance, they lose so much stamina after they've done a trick.
They should really make them knackered. They should make them so they can't run, because the more skills you do, the more energy you're using out your body. So they should tire them out completely, knack them so they can't run.
With that.
But then, yeah, but it is, because they'll sub them and put another player on. But they should take away the bullshit skills that doesn't ever happen in a fucking football game. In a football match, it doesn't. You know, I could go and watch a football match or watch it on TV, and I could sit here. I will never, in my lifetime, ever see 10 outfield players versus another 10 outfield players do fucking drag backs every time they get the ball.
At most, you probably see a few step overs. Maybe.
You know, they need to get rid of them. Just get rid of them. Make it into the game where it's just pure football. Passing, moving, getting into space, creating the opportunity for your player. You know, crossing the ball, in headering, defending. You know, it's just common sense that what they've implemented is helping people cheat the game in a massive way. Because if an opponent that they're playing against doesn't do that kind of bullshit because he just wants to play proper football, then that player who's implemented it in his gameplay is ruining the enjoyment of the opposition, because those bullshit things that he's implementing shouldn't ever be attached in a football game, because it doesn't happen in real life. It doesn't ever happen. The whole point of FIFA is that it's copying what, you know, the world players do. But world players don't constantly do fucking drag backs every time they get the ball. You don't see Cristiano Ronaldo, oh, hold on, let's do fucking 50,000 drag backs. Hold on, I'll just put a time watch on there. I'm going to put a clock on. Hold on, give me 10 minutes. I'm just gotta stand here while I'm doing drag backs. It doesn't happen. It will never ever happen in anyone's lifetime that you get 10 outfield players versus another 10 outfield players doing that kind of shit. It will never happen in a lifetime. But anyway, let's go back to the actual, what we were talking about. They should provide two different modes, where it's one for skillers, one for non-skillers. That way they've got a choice, right? They have a choice. You either want to play idiot football, or you want to play real football. It's that simple. If they can put different modes for people to play in the game now, why can't they add that into the game? It doesn't. You don't have to be a fucking magician or a scientist with fucking humongous, degrees, to work things out. It's all about logic. It's all about common sense. It's all about getting that base, that level playing field, and bringing football back to its roots. Bringing football, what we want to do is play football. Bringing it back how it's supposed to be is football, the sport that we all follow, enjoy and watch, and go and pay for tickets to go and watch a football match. Bring it back to what it should be, is a sport. A football game, a football sport.
Craig?
Yeah.
Do you not agree though? Ultimate Team is a fantasy game mode. With it being a fantasy game mode, fantasy elements all going together.
Not to that extent, no. Because either way you're looking at it, you're adding players which you will never get into in the same team. But there's an element of common sense, right? Either mode, if you're bringing players in that you will never get into your team, or whether you're Liverpool, Man United, or Arsenal, or Tottenham, or whoever, all right, it's still based on football, and football is supposed to be played like football, not like 10 ballerinas versus another 10 ballerinas. I'm made for the skillers and I'm made for the players. It's that simple.
Yeah, the one where they do all the skills is called futsal.
It's called Volta.
No, it's futsal.
Well, it's Volta because that game mode where
No, that's FIFA's name for futsal. It's actually futsal.
But like I say, it's total bullshit what they've done, and they've ruined the enjoyment for thousands and probably millions of people who buy the game, because like I say, they've implemented so much bullshit into it. It's just ruined the enjoyment of what it's supposed to, what we all want to do is play football. Well, I want to just play football. I don't want to see my players do fucking skipping or ballerina fucking jumps. It's... There you go. But no, in EA they make two modes, but not disable skills in the non-skills mode, so people can still... No, they won't, because otherwise it won't be called a non-skill if they put skills in. In FIFA they need to reward people with a free pack for logging on. Well, they do that anyway. They do that anyway.
If you log in for the first 2 weeks of FIFA, when it's very first released, you get via the app, that is, log in via the app, you get free packs and free codes for the first 2 weeks.
Oh, it's 2 weeks, okay.
And then I believe at Christmas, you get a pack for how many days you've logged on accumulatively.
Yeah.
Throughout the start up until Christmas.
But it's a good point that one guy just made. You know, EA makes things so much harder than it needs to be, and he's right. You know, the most simplest things are not the hardest things to do. They do it.
Yeah, but in all honesty, EA make these things and they make them so simply. They don't expect actual balance just to go on the game and bring it to the millions of actually playing and enjoying it. Like, for instance, no Wesley, that's something that's not anything to do with EA. They're the ones taking the fault for absolute dickheads doing it.
Yes, I completely agree, but they've got to take responsibility for that because.
Oh no, they've got to take responsibility because it's their game.
Their game.
But at the same time, I do sympathise with them because it's not their fault that these idiots are doing it. But they do need to take responsibility and clean it up quickly. To be fair, I feel as if they've not cleaned it out for next year's edition of FIFA, I feel as though next year's edition of FIFA may actually destroy FIFA.
Right.
How many people are going to sit and play another year of FIFA when they get bumped offline and no lost Livingston?
True. Yeah.
How many people are going to do that for another fucking year?
Well, they're not. Are they? They're going to quit and they're going to pack it up and they're just going to walk away from it.
Exactly. So it must be a big year for FIFA if they don't sort this shit out. You go and take a look at, and I hate saying this, Pro Evolution. This hardly any issues like this with Pro Evo. I guess that's because it's not a very popular game, I get that. But,
yeah, no, okay, right. Jay's just made a comment now. He goes, free pack for logging on. When's the last time you got a free pack? Because I log on every day. You don't get the free pack every day. You get the free pack at the beginning of FIFA. When you log in, you get given free packs.
You need to tell him, Craig. You only get the free packs and free coins on FIFA when you log in via the companion app.
Yeah, but you also get a free packs from actually logging into.
You will get a certain amount. The first time you log into the game.
It does give you free packs at the beginning.
It will give you that when you first log in. But if you do it via the app will let you do it. It's up to 2 weeks. But the app's released before the game, so you can actually set your team up before the game's even released.
Yeah, I mean, even in like the let's go to this section here. So in the Foot Central, right, you're looking at the season progress. Now, I don't know what you guys think, but I think it's stupid what they've done here, because instead of giving you this shit where it's like these board things and they put in stadiums and in the ground and whatever, why don't they just fill them completely full of packs? Why would you want to use a Ronaldinho for 7 games, because then after that you can't use him? It's pointless. Why do they just fill them for packs?
All those 7 games you're using in Euro P.
That's it. You can only use them in 7 games, but you're done after that. 7 games just last like that, gone. Why don't they just build the packs up gradually? Make them better packs, even better packs with more better players in as you work through. Instead of keep giving you this shower shit,
I think the concept of loan players is fucking stupid.
It is. Look at this. I mean, who wants a fucking board in the ground with fucking greenery on it? If you go to a football ground,
it look pretty.
Well, stick some fucking lights around your TV. You know, stick some Christmas lights around your TV. That'll make it look pretty.
It makes my FIFA look pretty. It makes me want to play.
Oh, get out of it! Fuck you. Golf. You know, so you're looking at this shit, right? It's a pointless.
It's nice to look at.
It's like, Baz, behave. It's just a shower of shit. I don't go to a football match and have a board stuck in front of me so I can't see the game. But, oh, you know, let's stick it in there anyway so they make it look pretty. Bollocks! No, you will never see that. Fill it full of packs all the way through, and the higher you go, the further you go, the better packs you get. Alright, and just keep doing that. Instead of keep giving you this shower of shit.
Great.
Yeah.
Going back to the guy that won the 3 packs. The reason why we've not received 3 packs over the duration of this year, and I don't believe we had the login one for the Christmas period. The reason why we've not had that is because they did some sort of a deal with Twitch Prime. If you're a Twitch Prime member, you'll get 1 free pack a month.
Alright.
Up until, I think there was 7. I think right now we're on 5. That's the reason why we didn't get 3 packs, because you need to be a Twitch Prime member to actually get them. And if you missed any of them, you can't actually claim them. But if you are playing them, to get them, you've got until the 18th of June before it refreshes and you get a new one. I think right now you've got a guarantee to the year or to the season player.
Yeah. Now there's another thing that Jesus came up with, and it basically says they need to go back to 40 games a week for weekend league. Plus, also don't take weekend league off when football ends, because people will still want to play it just for fun. I agree that they should increase it, because then for players like myself and you know, like other players who are non-skillers, or you know, basically that will help and give that extra 10 games where you're able to reach a higher level. And also they should bring out the monthly.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. I think we should bring out the monthly.
You know, the monthly, because then that'll give you an extra, you know, incentive. Because when you do the weekend league, you got 30 games. You know, all you're doing is just going up at a certain stage, and you've reached like silver 1. As you know, it's hard enough as it is to reach that level, and you get to gold 3, which is great, and gold 2, which is a great standard, and you think, well, I've only got 2 games left. If you add those extra 10 games, that'll give you an extra incentive to get further up. Plus, it adds up over the month. So, like, once you got the 4 weeks out of the way, it adds up how many wins you get, and you could get to gold 1, you could get to elite 3, which I've done before, and you can get an ultimate pack. So you know, there is ways that they can improve it. Go back to the monthly, add the 40 games back on, because if you they could do like 30 wins to get to like elite, but they still have 40 games on there. So like those people who've got 30 wins out of 30 don't have to play it. They've got 10 games there, but they don't have to play it. You know, but like suppose if we got 40 games to play, it gives us our extra chance and opportunity to get that little bit higher, and add that monthly rewards to it. And this Rivals, this Rivals is so shit. It's probably one of the worst things I've ever put on there, because you know for a fact that there's so many people from the top tiers of this Rivals dropped all the way down.
That when you went on my account.
Yeah, exactly. They've dropped all the way down, and it's screwing people over. is screwing people over. For somebody who's in like a lower division, like 7 or 8, why would they want to play a Division 1 player who's basically either elite or and above, who's got the most ridiculous team? How is that a fair way of playing?
It's that Tapia that you were playing. He looked like he just bought the game.
Yeah, exactly. That's another thing. I was in a rivals match and Baz was watching me. We're doing share play and he was watching me play. And this guy came up with this team, and it was the most basic, the most shittest team I've ever come across in Division 6. He had no chance. I was sick. I think he was 6-0 up.
Just on his ranked games.
Yeah, I was like 6-0 up, and he never quit until then. Then he said, "Oh shit, yeah, I've got no chance." But like I say, what they're doing is ridiculous. I'm trying to get higher up in there, higher up in the top divisions, and you got all these idiots that have dropped all the way from top division all the way down and knacking it up for the rest of us. That's just not fair at all.
What's your opinion on what FIFA's planning on doing for the Champions Awards after this week?
Well, as you know, it's going to be all done and dusted really, with the team of the season, players to have in your player picks. And
do you agree that team of the season should continue until the end of the champs?
Yes, because now that they've started.
Do you agree they should bring back team of the week?
No, scrap team of the week. It's not worth it because now people are after the team of the seasons, and people have got such amazing teams now. One high percentage of us have. We're not going to go into foot champs, knowing full well we could get the shittest fucking team of the week possible. Why would we want to go and fight to the death to get a shit team of the week, which we ain't going to ever use?
Do you not think that if they do that from now till the end of FIFA, there's going to be more people with full ultimate team of the season?
Yeah, well, there will be.
Or do you think they should scrap the idea of ultimate and just do all team of the seasons?
I think they should just do completely all ultimate seasons all the way through to the end now, because basically,
Well, it ends in July, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So there's only what? 2, 3, 4 left, so it's not worth it, is it?
It's really amazing how this company has actually survived this long for the amount of shit that they've done so far. They've done it. This all started going downhill, and the Ultimate Team. This started going downhill for, I believe, in FIFA 14. It started going downhill because players were getting more expensive to buy, purchase, and that, and there were coin sites available in FIFA 14. And that's when the dip was going down. That's when all the mistakes were happening. But the biggest thing that they ever did was, that really ruined it for me anyway, personally, and I believe a lot of people, was adding foot champs, because before then there wasn't hardly any DDoSing. There wasn't anything. I'd never known anyone doing no loss glitches at that time, before this was implemented into the game. I strongly believe that was the downhill side to things. From FIFA 14, when players were getting more expensive and there was coin sites available for people to buy coins and purchase players willy-nilly without playing the game, and also, you know, when they implemented foot champs, because now everybody wants to win with, you know, and screw people over, without even thinking about the implications of, you know, ruining the enjoyment of another player. You know, there's so much cheating going on now. It's gone just way over. It's just, you know, it's out the window. It's just gone. You know, it's gone too far. So for me, my opinion, from FIFA 14, that's when it all started going pear-shaped. I mean, if I had the chance to work for EA on this game, right, and if I was in charge of it, I'm telling you now, you know, a hand on heart, this game will be made into a football game, and not as an atrocity of ballet dancers. You know, no one would be able to take the piss anymore. It's just a totally disgrace what they've done. Cheers, Joe. Thanks for the thanks for the donation, buddy. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, man. That's very kind of you to do that. You didn't have to, but like I say, I appreciate it anyway. So thanks for that. Yeah, that's according to. But you know, like I say, donations are donations. Doesn't matter how large or small it is. It's the thought and the thought behind it. So that's very much appreciated. So thank you for doing that. Thank you so much. There was a football game. It was, I'm just trying to think now. I think it was called Real Football. It was called Real Football. Yeah, it was called Real Football. Yes.
What do you do to support these American, the Canadian?
Say that again, sorry.
Someone just put in the stream that it was an American company.
Oh, right, okay.
He is Canadian, is he not?
I haven't heard anything like that. EA is an American company. Americans know nothing about football, or should I say soccer. Yeah, I don't know if it's Americans that did it. I don't think it's American. No, I don't think it is, because like I say, it's Americans have a different style of football to what we do. It's, you know, that's not, you know, I think it's more of this side of the water than it is theirs. Cheers, Brad, appreciate it. Yeah, EA is Canadian. I thought it was more, yeah. Can you remember, this is football, yes! That's the one, this is football. That's the game. Well done to you. That's the, yes, that is the football game I was thinking of. Well done. Kevin Watson, well done, man. Well done for remembering that. I was trying to think of the name. This is football. My God, what a game that was. That was proper football. No shit of a lie. Honest to God, I absolutely adored that game. That game was a proper football game. I am indeed. Thanks, Jay. Appreciate it. Why did they end TIFF? I don't know. Do you know that? Oh my god! I can't believe you remember that. That is such an yeah. I played that. I think it was on. Was it on PlayStation 2 or PlayStation 3? It was one of them. I can't remember if it was PlayStation 2 or PlayStation 3. But they stopped it. That was one of the best football games I have ever played. Craig, on a serious note, you need to try and get yourself on some FIFA podcast.
Do you remember?
I will try and do that.
The Adidas Power Soccer.
No, but have you ever? Can you remember that game? This Is Football.
Yeah, I played This Is Football.
What a fucking brilliant game that was.
Adidas Power Soccer.
PS2 and Troopers. Yeah, it was either Power Soccer. Yeah, now I remember it. Yeah, PS2. Yeah, it was either PS2 or PS3 it was on. But that was an amazing game. That was. This Is Football. Oh my god. You need to search that up, guys. This Is Football. You need to search that up. That was one of the best FIFA football games ever was. It was proper football, and the graphics was really good on that time. In that time, but the way that they you know, it was great. It was a great game. Pro Evolution. Excuse me. What's it? Pro Evolution. I'm not quite sure about that really.
The best Pro Evo the release was probably 2006.
I've never really liked Pro Evolution much. I think it's just too cartoony, really.
Have you played it?
I played Pro Evolution before, and I never liked it because the players are really like cartoony. They weren't anything, spectacular.
Not to mention the code game's great.
Yeah, and it's like with the football teams as well, because the football teams are like, it's like London Red or Chelsea Blue, or it's just,
Merseyside Red.
Yeah, because they never had the rights, did they? They didn't have the rights to the.
I think they do have some rights these days. Especially where Barcelona's concerned. And Juventus this year.
Yeah, on here, yeah, I know.
That's why Juve are called Monte Carlo.
Yeah. I was the best player, but they really haven't progressed. No. Hi Liam. What the fuck are those man of the match cards?
That's basically the new team of the week.
Basically, that's the new team of the week. So basically, once you've had this pack from Thursday, the following rewards, those are the cards that you will be getting in your packs, in your rewards.
Yeah, instead of doing team of the week, they've decided to do man of the match.
So yeah, so that's basically the cards that you will be playing for. So yeah, it's mad, isn't it? It's so shockingly mad. Now me and Baz, we went on the transfer market today. We couldn't stop laughing. There's certain players on here which have gone absolutely bonkers in price. I mean, and I don't mean going high. I mean going all the way down the bottom. The players which I'm on about are the icons, right? Now I know icons a while ago have dropped, but this is taking the piss, to say the least. So let me show you. Right, we'll scroll through players as you can see them on the screen. But if you look at the players, look, 91 rated Nedved, look. You got 92 rated Rivaldo. Look at the prices of these players. I mean, look at them. If you can imagine packing one of these in one of You think, yeah, oh, I got, you know, a load of coins to come back. No, you ain't. Because look at the prices now. They've dropped so far down, it's ridiculous. You know, yeah, there's no need for it. No, there isn't. But what I'm saying is, look at the prices of them now. Look at the prices. You know, it's ridiculous how low these players have gone. You know, have dropped. You know, it really is ridiculous. And if you could, excuse me, you imagine buying one of these players at, you know, earlier on in the FIFA, and now it's worth what, naff all. What a piss take. Yeah, I mean, look, it really is. It's a joke. Yeah, it will do. I mean, look at that. George Best, 90 rated. I mean, I'm sure he's lower than that, I think. Yeah, he is. He's lower than that, look. I mean, that's bonkers. I know, it's mad, isn't it? Yeah. I know, I see it. It is bonkers what they've done. I mean, it is. It's mad. You know, let's have a look at Gattuso, look, prime moments, Gattuso. It's just over 200k. You know, Makaleli. You know, not 90. Let's have a look here. What else can we look at? Larson. Look at that. It's a 92 rated Larson card. Look at the price. You know, it's ridiculous. Absolutely. Look, 89 rated Socrates. Look at the price on that. You know, look at the price on Fernando Herrera. What price he was before. Look at that. It's even cheaper there. It's even cheaper. You got this guy 91 rated. 92 rated icon centre back. It's just absolutely bonkers. Absolutely crazy.
The chat likes to talk to me.
Yeah.
707 comments.
All right. Okay. Yeah. All right. Cheers, Brad. Thanks for coming up, joining up in the chat, and enjoying the discussion. I really appreciate that, Brad. Thank you very much. And like I say, I will see you tomorrow at some point. But like I say, I really hope you've enjoyed the stream so far. Hey.
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock. Oh yeah, because what time's that? Oh, is it out of 5?
It's at 5 o'clock, yeah.
Oh, I thought it was at 6, but okay. So basically, what we'll do then?
The event at 5 o'clock because the Premier League is on at 6 o'clock.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Okay, right. Listen up. So I will be streaming this at 5 o'clock tomorrow. So make sure you are ready, because like I say, the Premier League will start at 6. So make sure you're on my stream, you are focused, you are ready, because we've got some good stuff for you at 5 o'clock tomorrow. Nice stream, Craig. I'm off now. Okay, Phil, no worries. So yeah, I really hope you've enjoyed it today, because like I say, it's been interesting. We spoke about different things, you know, we brought different categories up that, you know, we all, you know, we all brought up, and it's amazing. So
Craig,
what's that?
Here's the best thing.
What's that?
You did it and didn't argue.
Oh, I know. Yeah, we didn't, did we?
Exactly.
Yeah, that normally happens.
It normally does, yes.
Yeah.
That's a surprise.
I know. So anyway, guys, like I say, I really hope you've enjoyed it today, because like it's been great having you all join up and have great banter. We've had great discussions, and like I say, I will be here tomorrow at 5 o'clock. So don't forget, 5 o'clock tomorrow. We'll be doing another great stream again, and like I say, I hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel, guys. You know who you are, who hasn't liked or subscribed yet. Yes, I'm talking to you. You know, you guys there. Yeah, you're looking. So I will see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching, guys, and stay safe, stay good, stay healthy. Peace to you all. Love. See you soon. Bye for now, guys.
But my battle pass tomorrow as well.
See you soon. Bye for now.